Hey guys, what's up? I am back with another speed test. So in this video, I will be comparing the all new Infinix Note 30 against the Tecno Camon 20, and the Tecno Camon 20 is powered by same MediaTek Helio G85 SoC with 8GB of RAM, while the newer Infinix Note 30 has powerful MediaTek Helio G99 SoC with 8GB of RAM as well. On the back, we have a dual cameras on both phones, and both phones has a 64 megapixel main sensor on the back, f1.7 aperture. Also we have a 2 megapixel depth sensor, and the back on both phones is made up of plastic, while this orange color on the Infinix Note 30 has a vegan leather on the back, as you can see, which feels really premium over the matte plastic on the Camon 20. And the frames also is made up of plastic. We have in-display fingerprint scanner on the Tecno Camon 20 versus inside the power button on the Infinix Note 30. So on the bottom we have our USB-C, we have stereo speakers on both phones. Also on the Camon 20 we have IP53 water and dust resistance, which you don't find at all on the Infinix Note 30. So I am very excited to see that how is the Infinix Note 30 is gonna perform against the Tecno Camon 20. So without any wasting time, now let's quickly boot both of these phones up at the same time. So logos came up first on the Infinix Note 30. Both phones is running on latest Android 13, XOS version 13 versus a iOS version 13. And looks like Infinix Note 30 is gonna be faster, which is expected. So the Infinix Note 30 faster when it comes to booting up, and the Tecno Camon 20, again we have 2 or 3 second difference between these two devices when it comes to booting up. Guys, now let's talk about the displays between these two devices. Infinix Note 30 has 6.7 inch Full HD Plus IPS LCD display with 120Hz refresh rate, which feels really smooth. Also we have a punch hole on the top, and the bottom chain it is really average, while on the another hand, and the Tecno Camon 20 has 6.6 inch Full HD Plus AMOLED with 60Hz refresh rate. Also we have a center punch hole, and the bottom chin it is more smaller as compared to the Infinix Note 30. And with the 60Hz refresh rate, this phone does not feel smooth as the Infinix Note 30 in day-to-day. So everything is closed up in the background, no application is running in the background. Also we have same Wi-Fi network on both phones, and the first application we have is the phone dialer, that is little faster on the Note 30. So next on the list is the settings, that is also slightly faster on the Note 30. Now let's go to the display. So we have 60Hz refresh rate versus 120Hz on the Infinix Note 30. You can also switch between from 120, 90 all the way up to 60Hz, but 120Hz it is makes a huge difference. Now let's open Amazon Shopping, some third-party stuff, and that is faster on the Camon 20. So now let's see the scrolling, and that is feels much smoother on the Infinix Note 30 because of the 120Hz refresh rate. So now let's open this, and Note 30 it is super faster. So now check out some games application, and this way we should see a big difference, I would say, between the MediaTek Helio G99 versus MediaTek Helio G88, which is the same SoC that we get on the previous Camon 90 Neo. Now let's see Candy Crush Saga. So Note 30 is faster there, of course. And now let's open Instagram, faster on the Note 30. Let's see Pin Out, faster on the Infinix Note 30. Snapchat, same result. Spotify, again faster on the Note 30. Subway Surfer, and Infinix Note 30 done, while the Tecno Camon 20 is taking a lot of time. So we have 3 or 4 second difference between these two devices. Also we have stereo speakers on both phones. Let me show you that. So here is the Infinix Note 30 with max volume. The speakers it is, as you can see, okay, not the best. Here is the Camon 20. The speakers it is, I would say, little more louder on the Camon 20 as compared to the Infinix Note 30. And now let's see Temper 2. and let's see which one will faster. Of course, we have downloading things on both phones. I am expecting to see Infinix Note 30 faster. Yes, it is. So Infinix is done almost, as you can see. And now let's see PUBG Mobile. MediaTek Helio G99 versus MediaTek Helio G85, which is the same SoC as the previous Camon 90 Neo. So Infinix Note 30 is done, as you can see, much faster than the Tecno Camon 20. So we have huge difference, I would say, in the performance wise. We have 5 or 6 second difference. So now let's open X, and that one it is faster on the Infinix. And now let's open Z, and that one it is faster on the Infinix Note 30. Now let's see the scrolling, and scrolling it feels smoother on the Infinix Note 30. Yes, of course, we have big difference between 120Hz versus a 60Hz AMOLED display. So last I'm launching the cameras on both phones, default camera application. Let's see which one will open the camera faster. So the Camon 20 is faster there, and the cam performance I feel it is more better on the Infinix Note 30. But as far as the colors are concerned, it is more natural on the Camon 20 because of the AMOLED display. So now let's look at the front facing camera. And the Camon 20 has a 32 megapixel selfie camera, while Infinix Note 30 has a 16 megapixel. So the front facing camera, it is, I would say, one of the best in this price range on the Camon 20. Okay guys, now let's see internet browsing speed. So I am using default Chrome on both phones with same Wi-Fi network. So now let's open wikipedia.org, and that is faster on the Infinix. That is faster on the Camon 20. Now let's see the scrolling. That is feels much smoother on the Infinix. And now let's open this English, and this time the Note 30 is taking the lead. Scrolling feels really smooth again on the Note 30. So next on the list is apple.com. This time the Camon 20 is taking the lead one more time. Scrolling speed and feels really smooth on the Infinix Note 30, while on the Camon 20 we sometimes see a jitter or a FPS drop, as you can see, which you don't find at all on the Infinix Note 30. And now check out RAM measurement on both phones, and both phones has 8GB of RAM. Let's see how both phones is gonna perform. Phone dialer, that it seems like refresh. Settings, still there. Amazon shopping, and that is refresh on both phones. Candy Crush Saga, refresh. Instagram, refresh. Pinout also got refresh. Snapchat, that is seems like refresh. Spotify, that is still there. Subway Surfer, that got refresh. Temper N2, that is still there in the memory. PUBG, that is still there in the memory. And now let's see X, that is seems like in-app refresh. Zedge, last we're back to the internet browser where we left, as you can see. And guys, over up to say regarding the apps opening speed, as you can see that, and the Infinix Note 30 overall is beat the Tecno Camon 20 in system-based applications, mostly in games. In games we even see a 5 or 6 second difference between these devices, which is obvious thanks to the powerful MediaTek Helio G99 inside the Infinix Note 30. So in terms of the RAM device in that area, not that great in the RAM management. I hope the RAM management will improve with some software updates in the future. Overall, I have to say, if you need a better, faster and stable phone, Infinix Note 30 is the way to go. Both phones has a 5000 mAh battery size. We have 33 watt fast charging on the Tecno Camon 20 versus a 45 watt on the Infinix Note 30. And so far Infinix Note 30 has a better everything, I would say, except the AMOLED display with in-display fingerprint scanner. And thank you so much for watching this speed test comparison between the Infinix Note 30 versus the Tecno Camon 20. So do let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe to my channel for daily tech videos like this, and follow me on Instagram and Twitter as well. And I will see you in my next video. Peace out.